Hello, Player One Taco coming to you live from day zero of Bitcoin Vegas 2025. I'm here with Michael Kay, who works over at Consensus. Michael, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I'm ready for the conference. I'm ready for the side events. You know where the real networking goes down.
Exactly. After dark. What do you do at Consensus?
I'm the senior BD manager at Consensus and also on the product safety team at MetaMask. And I come from the WalletGuard acquisition from about 10 months ago at this point. Time flies in crypto.
Time does fly. I still have my WalletGuard extension, and I love it. And I think WalletGuard was one of the coolest things on the safety side. Yeah. WalletGuard, I think, saved over $90 million known of assets for users, and you've now integrated that directly into MetaMask. Yes. One of the really big things that MetaMask recently launched in February during ETH Denver was a MetaMask card. How's that been going?
It's going really well. We actually had the virtual version of the card, which you can get right now in a supported region for almost a year at this point, but the physical metal version is coming soon. And what's really cool about that is it gives you like extra benefits, extra rewards whenever you're doing anything IRL, where you could use your crypto IRL.
It's like 11% back.
You get up to 11% back with this bad boy right here.
Nice.
With community rewards, you can get automatic yield through Aave directly on your own self-custodied wallet. So it's completely different from a centralized exchange card or a top-up crypto card. This is letting you actually use your on-chain assets IRL.
Nice. And one of the really big pieces on it, it's all built on Linea.
Yes. Right now, the network that it's scaling on is Linea, which makes it so that you don't have to pay insanely high gas fees. And it also allows us to have like a Sybil-resistant user base so that anybody that's willing to tap into the community pools of the card know that they're dealing with real people, not bots and farmers, which is a huge problem in Web3.
So you've come up from the ranks, from the early days that we've hung out on in Clubhouse, to the early days of crypto Twitter, to you taking over a house with your friends and building out WalletGuard, to now an amazing position at Consensus and at MetaMask. And like, how awesome is that?
Dude, it's like the past 5 years have honestly been like I'm in a coma and I haven't woken up yet. You know, it's literally surreal. Like early 2019, didn't even know what MetaMask was, right? And you come in, you go down the rabbit hole, and now I'm working at one of the largest wallet companies, helping secure the space and bring that tech that we built out at WalletGuard to tens of millions of people monthly is the best feeling in the world.
Nice. And one of the really cool things, is it okay if I get a little personal?
Sure.
One of the really cool things that I love in following your journey is how much you involve your family and how much you involve your grandma. I don't bring my grandma on into socials, but I talk about her occasionally. But she's joined in on some of my spaces, and like she's like, Grandma Taco needs to take Taco for dinner now.
Love it.
You know, and so this is one of those things where being at a conference, we get to see our family all the time.
What the hell? What?
Being at a crypto conference, it seems like we get to see our new family all the time.
Yeah, you know what's really cool is if you are really building something of value, you have thousands of people that are champions of what you're doing. That's the best part in Web3, which is completely different in Web2. Web2, everything's behind closed doors. People aren't sharing information. They're not sharing ways to scale. But that's why I love Web3 so much, is because there is no competition when everyone's building together, right? Like, we don't look at any other security companies as competition. We don't look at any other wallets as competition, because we're all helping raise the space, build the space together. That's also why I'm happy mass adoption didn't happen too quickly. Otherwise, if there was 10 times the amount of people here right now, and we still had the same problems with onboarding and scamming, it would be really detrimental to people's bottom line. So I'm really happy with the way it's been going.
And this is one of those things where even though it seems like it's been breakneck speeds on the technology advancements, it's still night and day from how it was 2 years ago, a year ago, 5 years ago.
You're talking about, just a few years ago, people dodging bullets on chain, hitting confirm on shit they can't read, or not even being able to understand like the smart contract they're going to interact with. So I think we've come a really long way, and we've been able to prove that security in crypto exists.
So one of the things that we've seen, I still have a lot of reading I have to do on this. The latest, so the latest updates with Pectra, we've seen the advancement of smart wallets, and some of the off-chain signatures really having the ability to give bad actors executional authority over someone's wallet very quickly.
Yeah, so that's a big problem, but I think that problem is handled at the wallet level by making sure that users understand what they're interacting with. So MetaMask fully supports the Pectra update. We've already rolled it out to multiple chains that are directly in wallet. We've also rolled out account abstraction and kind of taking it to the level where we're taking advantage of these upgrades as opposed to not adapting to them to the point where you could be in a position where the wallet is not able to decode what's about to happen, and then you end up getting wrecked. So I think it's really great working very closely as Consensus with the Ethereum Foundation and kind of like aligning on what's the roadmap for how we get to, the world that we hope blockchain and crypto is adapted to in the Web 2 space.
We can even just say, we can abstract blockchain and crypto away and just say DLT and be really boring.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to get to the point where people are using it without knowing they're using it.
Exactly.
So we're getting there.
All right, so contentious, hard question now.
Okay.
What's your favorite wallet?
I mean, if I didn't say MetaMask, what would happen?
What's your second favorite wallet?
I'm only comfortable putting my keys as a software wallet into MetaMask because I know that it's actually privacy preserving, open source, security focused. When it comes to hardware wallets, I would say probably Ledger.
Shout out to Ledger.
Shout out to Ledger. Yeah.
Ledger is here at Bitcoin Vegas. They were just in New York for Accelerate, and they launched a special Solana piece.
MetaMask also just launched Solana support.
Yeah, and so one of the really cool things with that, if people that are Solana maxis in some way, shape, or form, when MetaMask launched Snaps, Wallet Guard was the first Snap approved, but one of the other Snaps that was approved was the Solflare Scout Snap, allowing people to use their MetaMask on Solana. Now, what's really cool, now that Solana has upgraded, they've used the same ED upgrade curve. So now, every asset that you had in your Solflare wallet, you now have in your MetaMask wallet.
Yeah, it's a native way of turning Solana on, and it's really cool because this future is multi-chain. We're getting Bitcoin support soon as well.
I was just about to ask, when BTC?
Soon, very soon.
Do you think it's too late? Or MetaMask should have done this a year ago?
I think that we move slower than other wallets, but it's for good reason. We really try to not just turn on APIs or enable chains. We want to make sure that it's done in the right way when it comes to the user privacy and also the security side. Now, I'll admit, MetaMask, as far as the UX itself, is lackluster in its current state. Performance on mobile is really bad, but what I can tell you is that within the next few months, with everything that we have coming with the rebuilt infrastructure, the multi-chain enablement, a revamped UI UX, and especially a performance overhaul for mobile users, 2025 is going to be the year of MetaMask.
Snaps. All right, so with that, where can people find you on Twitter, and can you spell it out for the algorithm?
Sure. My username is Michael K. DCL, MICHAEL, the letter K, the letters DCL. The display name is michaelk.eth. That's my handle everywhere. You'll see the MetaMask logo as part of my username, so you know it's the real one. There's a lot of fake Michael Ks. So I think
there's a lot of fake Player One tacos.
There's definitely a lot of fake Player One tacos. I think I've been contacted by fake Player One tacos in the past.
So one of the things that we have going on is Bitcoin Las Vegas. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to the actual side events. I think is where I get the most value from networking, kind of like doing that grassroots, who's building, what are they building, so that when we get to the point of launching Bitcoin, we have closer alignment with a lot of projects. I think we have to look at it from a people's wallet perspective and also opening up for developers. That's why MetaMask Snaps has been really cool, since anyone can build inside of MetaMask. And we're kind of leveraging the playing field when it comes to both, right? Making sure that we have the support on the back end and making sure that the users on the front end actually understand what can you do in your MetaMask wallet now. Yeah.
Nice. So I'm under an embargo on information, but can I give you a little alpha?
Give me the alpha.
And why you might be able to, Rumble?
Yes.
Rumble's launching a wallet. Did you know that?
I did not.
Now you do. But you should go talk to them real hardcore.
I think it would be a good opportunity.
Taco advice of the day. Taco Alpha.
Taco Alpha's got to get me the connect there.
Yeah, let's go. All right, we are here. We are in Las Vegas. We will see you.